Hi, my name's Anne and the recipes I cook are gluten-free and dairy-free, and today I'm going to make carrot and coriander soup. So simple, so straightforward, but very, very tasty. So I've got 1 kilogram of my carrots, 2 potatoes. This is coriander that I have grown myself. I'm really proud of that. I don't have a large onion, so I'm going to use 2 small onions, a chicken stock cube or stock pot, that's gluten-free, and a teaspoon of coriander, and just a splash of oil. So I'm going to start with chopping my onions. I have chopped my onions quite fine. I mean, it doesn't really matter, to be honest, because I'm going to blend it at the end. But I have heated just a little spoonful of oil, and I'm going to throw my onion in there just to fry, just soften it for about 5 minutes. And while that's cooking, I can prepare my potato. I should know this tail of this, I did use it earlier. So this is the soup I'm making because the weather's quite nice at the moment. So it's not a heavy soup, it's a flavourful soup, something nice for the better weather. So what's your go-to soup? What soups do you like to make, or what soups do you like to eat? Put it in the comments and let me know. And again, it's the same for the potato. It doesn't matter how big the pieces are. I will probably cut them quite small because it will be getting boiled, and we don't want to boil it quite, or cook it rather, quite quickly. I can smell that fresh coriander as I am doing this, and it's just absolutely beautiful. It's my first time actually successfully growing anything, which is an achievement. Take that off there. So I'm just going to throw this in the bin. My onions are just frying away there. I'm just going to chop these relatively small. And again, as I said, it's eventually going to get blended. Onions a little stir, they're softening nicely. Now I want to also add a little teaspoon of the dried coriander. I always overdo it, but I'm not too worried. Just throwing in a little teaspoon of that. Stir that in too. Now I'm going to throw in the potatoes. So my carrots I've cut the ends off, I've shaved them nice and clean. I'm going to give one to the dog. There you go. That's I'm happy. I'm just going to slice them quite thin. Thinner the better because they'll cook quicker. You can cook them, slice them, sorry, however you like. Long ways, whatever suits you. Luke profess to be a chef. So my cutting technique's probably poor. I've added all my carrots to the pot. I'm going to work on my coriander, and this part is the cilantro. So that I'm going to keep it all and use it all. And I'm going to put in my chicken stock cube. Now, I've used, normally I would make this for 4 servings, but I've actually made it for 8. This might not be enough, but I'll taste it and I'll see, and I'll let you know if I want to add more, or if I want to add maybe a stock cube, just to give it a little bit of flavour. So I've just put that in the pot and given it a stir. I'll show you my pot in a second. I just want to work on the coriander. So beautiful, so fresh. Just pulling it together. And again, it doesn't matter how small I've chopped it because I'm going to blend this. Oh my goodness, when you're chopping that, you can just smell. Delicious. Delicious. I'm so proud of this. I did grow this from a small pot that I'd bought, but for somebody who normally destroys every plant, I'm doing quite well with my growing at the moment, so I'm quite proud of that. As I said, it doesn't matter how much cutting you do. That was about a bag of what would be the same as a shop bought bunch. But you would have a lot more of the stem from a store. I'm going to pop that into my pot. So my soup it's basically simmering at the moment. What I'm going to do now is just turn it down and put my lid on it and just leave that cooking for about 30 minutes. So just blending the soup, making sure I put it completely under so it doesn't splash back on you. Just need to be careful with that. Quite high thing. Put that down a little bit. My soup has been blitzed. That's it. It's ready to be served. My soup is ready to be served, and I've just put a little bit of parsley at the top for garnish. It looks beautiful.